up, T.
If we don't stop, my nigga,
Nah.
I'm like Donald Trump, nigga.
Me Millie.
Blow it all, come back, get it again, you feel me?
Let me tell him I said, Ricky had an ounce of crack, turn that to a whole joint. Then he got that Nina and he turned that to a whole point. Me, I break them pounds down, never got that brown. Take it to my homie crib and then I break it down. Used to flood his whole shit, just like a surround sound. Pounds are ready for a stack, we used to go in pound. Just to get a whole one. Copy, he gon' throw one. O'Malley in the kitchen whipping white to his nose.
What's going on YouTube? It's NoChainzz and I'm back for another commentary, and this is another episode of my New Orleans Hornets Association. And as you guys know, if you've been watching the last few episodes, we have reached the promised land. What I mean as the NBA Finals, however, we are down 1-2 under the Miami Heat. And as you guys know, if you play the Miami Heat in this game, they are so hard to beat. And in the last episode, you guys saw that we lost to them. So hopefully we can come into Miami and get a win and tie the series just like they did in the last episode. But as you guys see, Austin Rivers has come to play as he gets the dunk and another one right there, and he is just throwing it down so far here in Miami. So hopefully the team can climb right onto his back and get this win. Right now we're in the tie game, 8-8. D Wade, wow, as he calls himself, or wants to be called. And that is exactly what I say when I see him make a lot of the shots that he makes in this game. And as you guys are going to see throughout the rest of this final series, because he makes a lot of crazy shots. And I'll go out on a limb, and if you played the Heat before, like I said, you know they're hard to beat, but D Wade makes more crazy shots than LeBron. And I expect that out of LeBron because LeBron is just a crazy player on this game, but D Wade is even worse. And then I'm sure I'm going to show a few baskets that he has, and if not, I'll definitely show him in the next episode. But here's CJ Leslie, and we really need to get him going because, you know, he can be a dynamic scorer, especially when the defense plays just like that. Mike Miller being really foolish, not stepping up on the CJ Leslie, and he definitely took advantage of it. And here's Mike Moser, and believe what I tell you here, or you won't believe what I'm about to tell you. He is like a 50-something overall. And if you watch these videos, ooh, look at that dunk by Iguodala, and he just got crazy on that dunk. But Mike Moser, he's only like a 50-something, and I find that really crazy because he plays like at least a 70-something, and he's been a really big part for our team. But here's CJ Leslie yet again, and I just mentioned that we really have to get him going, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do here, get him going with the three ball. He is probably our best three-point shooter, but there's wow again. I'm gonna call him that because that's, like I said, that's what I say when he gets a lot of the shots that he takes or makes. But there's wow with the dunk right there over Robin Lopez, and then Eric Gordon came right back, and there's an alley-oop from Mario Chalmers to LeBron James. And for some reason it wouldn't be realistic, but I feel like the computer shouldn't do alley-oops because there's nothing you can do about it, because once it's up in the air, there's not a great chance that you're going to get a hand on it and knock it down. Maybe it's just because I'm playing the Heat and I'm feeling really salty about 2K right now. Maybe it's, like I said, because I'm playing the Heat and they're just so crazy on this game. But the Heat will make you hate LeBron and D Wade. If you play the Heat in a 7-game series, you're probably going to come out wanting LeBron and D Wade to fail in real life. But that's how a lot of people feel anyway about the Heat. Some people look at them like villains and stuff. But anyway, they've jumped out to a 9-point lead, but we've cut it down to 6, 45-51, and LeBron is going to miss the buzzer beater right there. So we're going to go into a halftime with not too bad of a deficit, definitely overcomable, and you know, try to stop LeBron. I mean, LeBron hadn't really been going off on it so far this game. It's, like I said before, like a few times, it's been D Wade, and he is just crazy. And we really have to get a better performance out of Austin Rivers. He's played well, but, you know, it takes him a while to get going. He can miss his first couple of shots. And we also have to get better defense by Spencer Hawes, as he just got worked by Chris Bosh. And Chris Bosh, I look at Chris Bosh a whole different way. If I can just talk about something totally unrelated for a second, I don't know if you guys have seen the uncensored NBA trash talk by It's Real 85, but it's so hilarious. If you haven't, I recommend you search It's Real 85, all one word. I might even put a description or a link in the description. I'm not sure if he needs a shout out from me or anything, but his videos are just so funny. But because he has like like 15 times my subs. But if you haven't heard about him, just really look him up because he makes Chris Bosh sound so funny. What basically he does is he takes NBA clips, takes the audio out, puts his own audio, and puts his own words over it. And it's so funny how he makes Chris Bosh sound. So back to the game right here. You guys see we are only down by 7 points. That's a greater deficit than we had at halftime. But CJ Leslie's going to cut it back down to 4 as he gets the three-pointer right there. And here he is again, taking yet another 3, cutting it down to 1. So CJ Leslie has ignited an 11-2 run, and right here he's going to get the offensive rebound and the putback dunk to give us the lead. So 8 points in a row for CJ Leslie, and he is just going off, and he definitely is getting a lot of consideration for being our starting 2 guard going into next season after this series is over. But hey, we don't know. I will be live streaming that, so I'm going to put my Twitch in the description so you guys can see it. But here's Eric Gordon. About time that he starts playing like a star. I mean, or I start playing with him like a star, because I really don't know how to play with Eric Gordon that much as far as his shots, and it's just so crazy how bad his release is for me. I mean, it's easy to be blocked. But anyway, here's Eric Gordon again trying to get in the paint. Going to find Anthony Davis on the pump fake and the lay-in right there. So we have taken a 3-point lead with 4 minutes left. We lead by 1. And here's Chris Bosh stepping back. Going to miss that shot. But, of course, LeBron's there going to kick it right back to Chris Bosh. And he misses yet again. Austin Rivers with the board. Only 4 points, 2 for 9. But he still does have 7 assists. But here's Mike Moser. And that is good. And like I said, he does not play like a 50-something. He plays like a 70-something. And LeBron misses that one right there. Lackadaisical defense by Mike Moser. But he kicks it up to CJ Leslie, and he makes yet another 3. So in the game before this, I lost, and I wasn't making use of my bench. And I just wasn't using CJ Leslie. But there's Mike Moser again. Our 2 rookies are definitely playing a big part in this 4th quarter. Even though CJ Leslie misses that 3 right there, but we still hold a 7-point lead. Mike Moser has the ball now, going to try to put the icing on the cake, but he's going to feed Robin Lopez, and he hits the crazy layup, switching his shot mid-air, and I did not expect that to go down. And right here with 9 seconds left, D-Wade is going to get the and 1, trying to bring his team back. And even though there's only 9 seconds left, I never really get too comfortable because it is the Miami Heat and 2K, so pretty much anything can happen. And if you remember back to the first season in the elimination game versus the Los Angeles Lakers, Kobe hit that crazy wild shot basically to win them the game, and that really pissed me off. That was such a crazy shot. I don't understand. But we come out of Miami with the win, so we tie the series up at 2-2. However, in the next game, Miami did beat me, so now we are back down to 3-2, and I will be bringing Game 6 in the next episode. Hopefully you guys will be there for that. Don't miss it. It's a good episode, and hopefully we can win. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.